Hello everyone, it is This Day you're watching, and it's Tuesday, July 18th. I'm Michael Taylor. Thanks for joining us. We've got a great show for us today. Village Management Services update from our CEO, Siobhan Foster, and she's going to be telling us all about the budgets coming up and how we're spending the money and how we're saving money. So stay tuned for that one. Also, we want to talk about stay informed. This is a great one. We have some food distribution coming up in July here, and it's coming up this Friday from 9 a.m. to 10:30 at United Methodist Church over on Moulton Parkway. You drive right up, they'll put the groceries in there. We know folks are, budgets are tight these days, prices for everything going up, inflation, so this is really helping out some folks. If you want to call for more information, it's 949-609-8574. Our local weather, it is sunny already out there, folks. Bananarama told us way back in the 80s it's a cruel, cruel summer, and it's starting to look that way for us. 80s, Mark gets that in the control room. He knows what I'm talking about. 80s all through the week. We're going to be rising temperatures as we head into the weekend, and that humidity is sticking around just a little while longer, so it feels even stickier and a lot warmer than we want it to. Sunrise, sunset. We have sunrise at 5:53, and we have the sunset. Tonight, we're going to be right at 8 p.m. Mark Rabinowitz sent us this photo. It was from the Aliso Creek in the Village. And you can send us your photos as well. We'd love to see them. Send us those pictures. Email us at lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. Tell us your name so we can announce that. Tell us where you sent the photo. And most of all, send us that horizontal picture, as you can see there in the far right corner, how that person's taking their picture on the camera. We would love it if you sent it that way. All right, well, I want to tell you about some meetings coming up, and then when we come back, Village Management Services update.
Welcome to Pacific Financial Planners. We focus on income replacement for your retirement. We have over 3 decades of professional money management experience. We personalize a plan that's right for you and your family. You only get one shot at retirement. Don't you think you better get it right? So give us a call for your free consultation. We can do this over the phone, via Zoom, or in person.
At Healing Hearts Emergency Animal Hospital, we are dedicated to emergency veterinary care through high-quality veterinary services and compassion. We offer state-of-the-art diagnostics at competitive pricing. Our doctors will see and care for dogs, cats, and most exotics. In case of emergency, rest assured Healing Hearts Emergency is here for you when your primary veterinarian is closed. Open nights, weekends, and all major holidays.
Life goes by quickly. Enjoy it while you can. At Southern California Family Dentistry, we help you live your best life. Dr. Jahangiri has been serving the community for over 15 years. His #1 priority is your comfort and care. We offer complimentary dental implant consultation. Our implants start at only $9.99. Check out our new patient special. We offer exams and x-rays for $49. We also perform implant-supported dentures and sleep dentistry, all under one roof. Transform your smile. Don't wait. Give us a call today.
Freedom Village Skilled Nursing offers rehabilitation after surgery with our team of on-site therapy professionals. We are proud that our quality care measures are recognized by Medicare. We support you with your recovery with a caring staff and registered nurses around the clock. Freedom Village Skilled Nursing is conveniently located near 3 hospitals, open to the public, and offers private Serenity Suites. Call today to experience first-class care for your loved one.
Welcome back to This Day. We are joined by Siobhan Foster. She's the CEO of Village Management Services, and it's budget season. And so this is your Super Bowl and World Series all wrapped into one in terms of the work you guys do and the things you present out to the community. So, what's going on?
Thank you. Thanks for having me here.
Thanks you for joining us.
I wanted to talk this morning about ways to reduce costs, both ways our residents can help and what our departments are doing to try to save money and keep the assessments down.
Right, and that's the big thing, right? When in terms of like how you serve our residents here, there's only two ways to do that. One, find ways to do things more cheap, and then other ways to be more efficient in terms of the services you provide. So you're going to kind of go back and forth on some of those things for us right now, in terms of starting with the residents.
Right, and clearly it's a partnership. We're all in this together.
Right.
So again, as we're in mid-budget preparation, I want to reiterate how residents can help reduce costs, and then highlight recent landscaping services and maintenance and construction efficiencies. As a reminder, the next 2024 business plan meetings are televised, and they are on Monday, August 7th for GRF, that's at 9:30, and then followed by Third Mutual on Thursday, August 10th at 9:30, and United will be Wednesday, August 9th.
And these are their big budget meetings too, right?
Yes.
So everything's coming down
We're
to
getting
it.
closer to the end, and so these are televised, and we want everyone to participate as much as possible.
Terrific.
So in terms of ways residents can reduce costs, they can opt out of paper mailings. The Senate Bill 392 mandates that each member receive written request of how they want to receive their mailings moving forward. That notice arrived in May as part of the audited financial statements. And in case you missed that form, residents may email their delivery method preference to information@vmsinc.org. September 1 is the response deadline, or if you do not respond, the mailing address provided previously will be deemed the mailing address for the next year.
Right, and that's a big cost savings, right?
It is.
Right.
And so, to go over that, the November and April mailings are mandated, and they cost $7.50 per member. So if 12,000 members were to opt out of those paper mailings, we'd save $90,000 per year. Right now, we have about 3,100 owners who have opted out, and so that savings translates to about $23,000.
That really adds up when people get that kind of, when we get enough inertia and a critical mass of folks, it really can make a big dent in that in terms of the money you're spending just on mailings.
Right, and so that's what we're trying to do, make this push until the September 1st deadline to try to get people to go electronic.
Okay.
Other ways residents can reduce costs are by using Dwelling Live, Easy Pay, and other tools. Registering guests electronically instead of by telephone for guest clearance, for example, can save $1.60 per call.
And it also reduces those lines at the gates, right?
Exactly.
That can be helpful and help the efficiencies there too.
So to that end, we've partnered with the PC Club to offer free training classes to learn to use village technology tools. And again, these include Dwelling Live, the resident portal, and so forth. Classes are held from 1 to 3 p.m. at the PC Club Learning Center here on the 3rd floor of the community center. And the next classes are this Wednesday, July 19th, and Wednesday, August 16th.
Is that one of the biggest challenges, I think, maybe in terms of technology and seniors using this technology going, oh, I just want to do the paper, or I just want to do that. I don't want to mess with the computer. Is that one of the things that we can help them get over?
Exactly, and that's what we're trying to do. But the pandemic was a boon in that case because a lot of people learned to FaceTime friends and relatives and so
and
forth.
Zooms went crazy, and so people kind of were pushed into, nudged gently into that world of technology. And I think a lot of people are, okay, this isn't as overwhelming as it seems.
Right, and again, the PC Club is partnering to offer these free classes.
Right,
And
take advantage.
exactly, so please do.
Terrific.
And then I've previously highlighted cost reductions and efficiencies that have been implemented by our departments. Very briefly, for example, resident services implemented a new employee health insurance program this year, and that saved more than $500,000.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That's really incredible in terms of hearing how costs are always going up in health. To be able to make that savings is a big, big help.
Exactly. And then our general services department went through a fleet rate sizing exercise, and that's going to save more than $600,000 over the next 4 years. They're also purchasing smaller buses, which save $35,000 per bus. And then fuel savings will be about $42,000 over the life of those buses.
Oh, that's terrific. And that's just kind of a fine tuning of what you're using the fleets for, how many people are really on those buses, and so you're able to just kind of really cater that to what the needs are right now.
Exactly.
That's terrific.
And then our media and communications department secured a 3-year agreement with Memorial Care, valued at more than $660,000 for the Village Breeze event sponsorship and the wellness bus route.
Oh, that's great.
Yes. So today I wanted to highlight efficiencies and cost reductions in 2 other departments, our landscaping services and our maintenance and construction departments.
Okay.
In landscaping services, the master irrigation control system, which is now about 80% complete, is going to save 74 million gallons of water per year, and that translates to about $280,000 in water savings annually. And it's also eligible for $350,000 in Metropolitan Water District rebates, so
Right.
just a win-win.
And as much as we all love our grass and our lawns, they are really, they really take up a lot of water. So those kind of efficiencies can really make a difference to be able to keep things green and nice, but also, help. We are still in the desert, even though we had so much rain.
Absolutely. The department has also recently adjusted the mowing protocol by retaining 7 mowers that were going to go to surplus. This allows more acreage to be mowed in less time. It reduces actually 320 labor hours per mow cycle, equivalent to almost $11,000 per cycle and $290,000 annually. And in addition to that, the gardener hours that are freed up here will be allocated to shrub bed maintenance, so trimming and weeding and all those other details.
Those things that it's never over.
Exactly, exactly. Landscaping services is also mixing pre-emergent herbicides with non-selective herbicides to spray both simultaneously. This actually halves the total spray hours, and crews can cover twice the area in the same amount of time
Well, that sounds
to
like
address
that's a great
weeds.
efficiency. So you're mixing all the things you'd be spraying individually before, just all in one, and there we go.
Yes, so
Right.
we can address those weeds more quickly.
Terrific.
And then this saves about 144 labor hours per week in the spring and summer months. And this is equivalent to almost $5,000 per cycle and $125,000 annually. And again, gardener hours that are freed up are allocated to shrub bed maintenance cycles. And then landscaping is also mixing pre-emergent herbicides with the mulch it applies throughout the community. So this reduces the need to return and spray for weeds.
Okay.
It saves 160 labor hours per month, $5,000 or $64,000 annually. And again, frees up some hours that can be allocated
Right,
to
can be
shrub bed
allocated
maintenance.
to other stuff that is, it's always, it's a nonstop maintenance of all the beautiful greenery we have around here.
Exactly. And then looking to our maintenance and construction department, the department has implemented a management on-call system for after-hours emergencies, reducing our after-hour vendor cost by 7%. So in this process, security contacts the on-call after-hours maintenance manager. This manager determines if the incident warrants immediate attention, and if so, the vendor will be dispatched.
Broken sprinkler, probably handle it in the morning. Broken pipe in the house, we're going to be right there.
Exactly, exactly. Again, it reduces costs because the contractor won't respond to minor issues that
Right.
VMS staff
And the
can handle.
Yeah, the charges you get for those emergency calls goes down because they can do it in regular business hours.
Correct, correct.
That makes a lot of sense.
So we're very excited about that. The department has also increased the number of plumbing contractors it has on its on-call panel. This reduces emergency response times to about an hour to an hour and a half from a range of 2 to 7 hours per incident, thereby reducing damage in the community.
Now, are we finding overall as a community, pipes are getting older, we're having more of those kind of issues? Is this going to be a bigger issue down the line, or?
Fortunately, both mutuals have pipelining programs in place and underway, so we're trying to address those before they become significant issues.
Okay. Terrific.
Maintenance and construction has also researched and implemented a new appliance brand, Speed Queen, for laundry facilities. This is to improve equipment quality, and it reduces staff time dedicated to repairs.
Okay.
The department has implemented monthly contractor meetings to review all work and invoicing to ensure quality and accuracy. And the department is reviewing construction materials to expand the lifespan of materials and use the latest industry standards. This is going to cost save an estimated $150,000 per mutual over the next 2 years.
And then you got bulk ordering.
Right, and again, the department's recently implemented bulk material ordering with selected vendors, and this is going to save about 3% of the materials budget.
So when you do the bulk ordering, it's kind of like a pipe or tiles or things that you replace commonly in many areas,
Yes.
and that's something we just go to the stockpile instead of waiting for an order to come in and doing it piecemeal, right?
That is absolutely, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's great efficiency there too.
Yes. And then maintenance and construction is creating and updating SOPs for specific work tasks. That results in an estimated 10% efficiency in work order closures. The department routinely reviews staffing capabilities and reassigns staff based on knowledge and skills. resulting in an estimated 10% efficiency in work
And
completed.
that's just, with the technologies that we have, with the ways people are now working around things, and the working from home. I imagine that's been a real kind of big thing in terms of looking at where do we need people here and where can we put other people other places, right?
Exactly, yes.
Okay.
And then the department is implementing technology to allow moisture intrusion coordinators to transfer their field information to administrative staff for faster processing. This allows the field coordinators to spend more time in the field responding to cases, resulting in less costly repairs.
Right, where they need to be.
Exactly. And then the department's also creating a tracking system to manage contractors to ensure quality and compliance with contract specifications.
Okay.
The department is reassigning operation coordinators to assist the forepersons with contacting residents to schedule work in the manors.
Mm-hmm.
This allows our forepersons to spend more time in the field overseeing operations, which is always
Right,
always key.
where they need to be too, right?
Exactly.
The overseeing of those projects, that's super important for the foreman to be there and just making sure everybody's doing what they need to be doing.
Right, exactly. And then the department's implemented cross-training initiatives to allow temporary reassignment of personnel to support work areas that are expanding or experience high volumes.
Mm-hmm. Sure, that's terrific. Yeah, that makes sense in terms of kind of that surge kind of mentality. Hey, we have an emergency over here. Who's cross-trained that can be over here and cover for those kinds of things?
Absolutely, yes. And then our manor alterations division, which handles the mutual consents when someone wants to remodel their units, has restructured and enhanced training for its personnel. This has improved the call answer rate from 32% last year to 88% this year, and reduced the email backlog from 683 emails in January to only 3 in May.
Oh,
So
that's
just a
great.
huge improvement there. And the division has also eliminated the requirement to include asbestos reports with mutual consent applications. This has reduced the turnaround time from 3 weeks to 5 business
Is the
days.
asbestos kind of thing something that's just really not a concern anymore in terms of everything's been mitigated that needs to be mitigated? Is that why that's kind of like one of those mutual consent things?
No, it hasn't been
Oh, it
mitigated
hasn't.
because we're an older community, so
Okay.
you have it in a number of different components in the unit still. So
Well, that's terrific then. Well, the mutual consent thing works.
yes, and that's important because residents want to get their projects done as quickly as possible.
Okay.
So that's what I have this morning.
That's what we have this morning. So overall, where do you feel like you're sitting as an organization for Village Management Services? Are you really looking forward to? Are you excited about where you've got with this process?
Yes, I think every department's taking a critical look at their operations, trying to be as efficient as possible, and that's exciting to just continuously improve processes.
And how important is this communication in terms of the meetings you guys are having and the mutuals are having as well, and the homeowner associations? It's get that communication out there and let the residents know exactly what's going
I
on.
think it's critical because it builds trust and mutual respect as we try to work through this difficult budget that's upon us.
Okay, well, Siobhan Foster, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you.
You're watching This Day. We'll be right back.
At Healing Hearts Emergency Animal Hospital, we are dedicated to emergency veterinary care through high-quality veterinary services and compassion. We offer state-of-the-art diagnostics at competitive pricing. Our doctors will see and care for dogs, cats, and most exotics. In case of emergency, rest assured Healing Hearts Emergency is here for you when your primary veterinarian is closed. Open nights, weekends, and all major holidays.
My name is Francisco Perez. I work for the Department of Transportation, and we're here to present or show the Plan a Ride system, which is one of the systems coming on and servicing Saturdays and Sundays all day, and Monday to Friday from 8 o'clock to 10:30 at night. If you want to use the service of Plan a Ride, you please call 597-4659 to make a reservation 2 days before or the day of by noon time. That will be the latest time that you can request your pickup for the following day. One of the topics that we like to discuss about is safety. So mainly we like to make sure for the safety of the residents to be seated until the bus stops from moving, and do not get off your seat until the driver tells you so, for your own personal safety and to avoid any accidents or falls on the bus or outside the bus. So one of the key points is the ramp. The main thing here is this ledge. People like to get off the bus and cut corners, and they can trip and fall. For their own safety, please, when you walk out of the bus, straight out and then go to your right or your left, whichever works, okay? That's one of the key points. The other key point is do not stand when the bus is in motion. Any pertinent request that you might have throughout the day, you want to get off the bus or you want to acknowledge the driver, please make sure you tell the driver when you go into the bus before he starts moving the vehicle. So that way he knows in advance where you need to get off or where would you like to be dropped off in whatever cul-de-sac request that you might have. The other topic is use the handrails. Assist yourself using the handrails of the bus to help you out in and out of the bus for your own personal safety. The other part of the system is if you have a medical aid, wheelchair, walker, when you call in to make a reservation in the main line, 597-4659, make sure you tell the dispatch person taking the reservation that you are on a wheelchair or you use a medical device, a walker, so they know in advance what to look for and be prepared when they get in on you onto the bus. The driver is already trained to perform the safe load and unload the wheelchair on the bus. So he will secure the wheelchair onto the bus, and he will make sure that you'll be riding safe on the bus. So that's one of the #1 things that we train our drivers, so the passenger is secure and safe while on the bus. I'm Francisco Perez. I'm here to assist you in anything you might need. Please call us at 597-4659, and I will be happy to assist you.
Living and learning in Laguna Woods Village is a unique experience. For over 45 years, the Emeritus Institute has provided tuition-free college classes within your community. Join us to experience expert faculty, quality academics, and to make friends through the Emeritus Institute. New classes start every semester, and you can join nearly any time. Visit us anytime at saddleback.edu/emeritus. Learn, live, and thrive with the Emeritus Institute.
Achieve a level of comfort you've never known before. The Daydreamer will take you through smooth movements and guide you effortlessly into your favorite positions. Adjust the power pillow for ideal support for your head and neck. This and our positioning technology allows for infinite relaxation. Lay back in zero gravity while watching TV and put your body and mind at ease. Lift your spirits and find your favorite daydream. Contact your local Golden retailer today.
Dr. Farhumand and her associates at Brilliant Smile are excited to announce we now feature cone beam computed tomography. CBCT scans have many benefits over traditional x-rays. They are fast, safe, non-invasive, and provide better care to our patients. The 3D images provide an accurate view of teeth, bones, and soft tissue. It allows us to diagnose and treat more effectively. Also, it features modern diagnosing of sleep apnea by checking the airways and obstructions. Get started today. Call Brilliant Smile, Laguna Woods Village favorite dentist.
All right, we got some announcements for you. Great event going on tomorrow, Wednesday, July 19th. Scott Hayes is going to be there talking to you guys about how you can get published. You can create a book proposal, find a literary agent, strategies to approaching potential publishers. It's all from the Publishing Club, and that's going to be going on July 19th from 2 to 4 p.m. Over at Avenida Sevilla in Laguna Woods, 23822. Make sure you get out there and have fun with that one. Also, another fun thing coming up, we got the Make 'em Laugh 3rd annual comedy shows coming up. That is going to be presented by the Theater Guild, and that is July 20th, 7 p.m. over at Clubhouse 7. It's going to be kind of a variety act with an MC and stand-up and skits and some songs, fun stuff like that. So get out there if you can and enjoy an evening of comedy and laughs and community. Also, important one, fraud detection and prevention. We want to make sure you guys are safe. We want to make sure that you avoid these scams, the things they're doing with AI technology and these voice recordings. It's kind of freaky. So make sure on Friday, July 21st at 10 a.m., you go and get yourself some information about fraud prevention and detection that's going to be going on at Memorial Senior Center, and they're going to tell you all about that. And then one last quick one, we had these folks on July 21st. They're going to be, the Democratic Club is going to be presenting U.S. Senate candidate and Congresswoman Barbara Lee. She's going to be speaking. You get your questions answered about what her platform is, what she hopes to do when elected. She's the first woman elected to Congress, and she is a Senate candidate now, and she is going to be in our community, so it's a great opportunity to meet her and get out there. When we come back, we'll do a quick check of the weather and then say goodbye.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From our delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
Hi there, it's Bob Eubanks. You probably know me from the Newlywed Game, but what you may not know is I'm the only living person to have produced a Beatles show all 3 years they toured America. I've put together a great show called Backstage with the Beatles. I tell seldom or never before heard stories that lead up to music with a Beatle band on stage with me, Ticket to Ride. We're going to be here, Laguna Woods, in the Pack, September 23rd at 7 p.m.
As we wrap things up, I want to take a look outside and check that weather one more time. The sun is out, it is shiny, it is warm. It was foggy at the beach this morning, but that cleared up real quick as well. So we got these temperatures in the 80s, 84, 80, 86, 87. So really hard to tell the difference, but warm, sticky. Sometimes we'll have a little bit more marine influence, sometimes not. We're going to have some sunny days here for the next couple, and then maybe a little bit return of the marine layer, then a little bit not. So it's going to be that kind of thing, but varied, very hot. Make sure you're taking your water. Make sure you are using that air conditioning if you have it, and keep yourself out of that sun, or go to the pool, go to the beach, something like that. Some refreshing times for that. Tomorrow on this day, Bobby Higgins is going to be here, and she's going to be talking with our very own Paul Ortiz about the broadband report and what's coming up for all of us here in the Laguna Woods Village community, and broadband is going to be updated. That's going to be it for this edition of This Day. Thanks for joining us. You can watch This Day at 9 a.m., 12:30, and 5 p.m. For all of us here at Village Television, make sure you make this day a great one.